Let me start recording. Shri Guru Bhyo Namaha. Om Shri Ganeshaya Namaha. This is Inflapro 2nd, part 12, and about mark LIC options. This video series will be beneficial to startup financial services looking for new ideas. We are going to see a sample of principal of 60 lakh rupees, pension at the rate of 27,150 per month at 3% simple increase or rupees 814.50 every year for 55 years, equivalent to 24,243.52, that is approximately 24,200 rupees at 3% compound increase, and this return works out to 7.4%. Disclaimer: I am Brahmadesham Narsimhayar Venkataraman. This video presentation is for information, educational and estimation purposes only, and not to recommend buy or sell, invest or redeem your funds. Every investment has its own associated risks, and without knowing the risk, don't invest. I am neither an agent nor a broker nor any advisor, simply an analyst with computer background. About Inflapro. I am repeating these things because some people are new to this series and may start from this session. For the benefit of those people, I am restarting this. What is about Inflapro? Inflapro is inflation protected return calculation. Inflapro is not a financial product. You can buy or invest in directly, like FD, pension policy, etc. You purchase from a bank insurer. Instead, it is a method formula developed by bnvenkataraman, that is myself, for computing inflation adjusted periodic returns on an investment. What the Inflapro method does, according to the original description of BNV from his website tutorials, that is from my website tutorials, following inference can be taken. Inflapro stands for inflation protected return on investment. It is a calculation approach designed to adjust periodic payouts like interest, dividends, pensions, or repayments, RD, recurrent deposit, or SIP, systematic investment plan, or SWP, insurance, etc. So they increase over time with inflation. In case of insurance, premium increases so as sum assured. These are novel technique and new idea for financial service companies. Why it is proposed? The author introduced Inflapro around 2010 to deal with rising inflation. The idea is that a return should grow in line with inflation instead of staying flat, constant, as in conventional methods. How it works? Instead of giving a fixed annual payout like 8,000 rupees every year on a 1 lakh rupees deposit, that is at 8% interest, the Inflapro calculation may start with a lower first amount, that is 5,000 rupees, and then increase year by year by rate of interest we choose, maybe say 5% or 6% over time. This means your payment amount each year grows aiming to keep with the inflation. Sample calculation is available in the custom menu form. Let me click it. Let me click it in a additional tab. Now open new tab. It is available here. It is brought on the custom menu. The sample calculation. The custom menu. Let the principal be 1 lakh rupees, same we have discussed. At inflation protection, let us take it as 6% inflation. 6% inflation protection. At interest is 8%. And term in years is 20 and frequency is yearly, etc. Let it remain as such. And now you click it. And it is submitted. It comes to approximately 5,000 rupees in an inflation protection, Inflapro way. The option 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 are various options. Out of this, option 1, 2 and 3 are conventional options with a fixed amount in this case, and option 4 is the one which has got same end benefit, that is maturity benefit are the same at the after the 20 years. In option 7, maturity benefit is different from these ones. Option 4 will be corresponding to option 1, option 5 will be corresponding to option 2, option 6 will be corresponding to option 3. Anyhow, we will discuss about option 2, 3, etc. later. We already done it in some other session. We are now carry on with our desired Inflapro option. Say approximately 5,000 rupees and it goes on increasing. This is where we have got we know the interest rate, that is return rate is fixed. When we got it, instead of that, if we have got inflation amount in the return in by amount, see, just like LIC. Let us go to LIC and see. In LIC we had seen various tables, Akshay 4, Akshay 6, later on they introduced Akshay 5, Akshay 6 and Akshay 7, etc. And the table charts are given. And if one by clicking one gets the chart. Now we are going to see so far in LICs the return amount is go on decreasing from 4 to 6. I given actually 4 to given 6. Let us go to our presentation part of it again. Continue. Custom menu we discussed, and I'll continuing about Inflapro. BNV's material description describes multiple Inflapro options like 1, 4, 7, 10 within each LIC and other options. For how payouts behave over time under different parameters setups for traditional annuity schemes. Option 1, also option 2 and 3 are conventional traditional annuity schemes. Inflapro option 4 is calculated such that after the term benefit, maturity or further pension, etc., is the same as conventional one. If there is no return of purchase price in option 1, then option 4 also there is no return of purchase price. Otherwise, it will be same return of purchase price. In option 7, Inflapro option 7 is calculated in such a way that after the term, further pension is same as the last pension or the maturity on survival or full term is sufficient to pay at the same rate of interest the last pension until death of annuitant, last survivor, as the case may be. Inflapro option 10 is calculated in such a way that after the term, further pension is the same as half the last pension or the maturity survival on survival or full term is sufficient to pay the same rate of interest, half the last pension until death of annuitant or last survivor, as the case may be. More details can be seen from the tutorial pages of the web pages. I click it and click it in the additional tab and show you the page and come out. This is the payout, additional inflation, Inflapro tutorial page is here, and every page is a link. There is the different stream there. You can see. You can have a look at it in the fly. I am closing this. I am closing this also, so that you have only closing all the tabs other than this PDF file. We have seen in the previous video about pensions and all options of 1 to 4A and 4A to 7B. These are LIC options. LIC option 1 is life annuity. 1D is life annuity with return of purchase price. Option 2, that is LIC option 2, they are calling it A, B, C, D, E, F, etc. A option is 1, B, C, D, E are guaranteed for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years and 20 years respectively. I considered a figure of 15 years, 15 years guaranteed one. For a principal of 60 lakh rupees, these are the figures, that is starting figures in the conventional method. For 60 lakh, in option 1 it is 37,650 or it is 627.52 per lakh. Option 3 is with return of purchase price. Option 4 is similar to our Inflapro method, but with simple increase. For 4, it starts with 27,000 rupees and odd at 3% simple increase, or 5% simple increase in 4A of next scheme, or 4D is the option similar to option 4 with a 3% simple increase with return of purchase price. 60 lakh the investment and 60 lakh will be returned after the annuity period or the death of the annuitant to the spouse. In our case, it is guaranteed for the expected lifetime. Option 5, joint life annuity with 50% to the spouse on the death of the annuitant, and 5A is 60% annuity, 60% of the last, when the last payment or last pension on death of the annuitant and continued. And this is with 5 5C, 5 is return of purchase price, 60%. 5C is return of purchase price, 30L. And 5D is 50% applicable with return of purchase price. After 6 is 100% to spouse time, and 6D is 100% to spouse time with return of purchase price. 7. These are all explained in our chart mark. I will show you. Here is a link. We are considering for these figures, we are considering 55 years term. That is, start age is 45, expectancy age is 100, spouse time 15 years addition if applicable, and so on. Let me open the menu. Let me open the web page in a additional tab. Coming. Let's go. Mark. We have seen that let us consider the entry age as given, as we had tried earlier for one of the applications. At 45 years is the entry age, and principal is 60 lakh. This sample is taken as same from the last video working session. Mark LIC is 1. We can see what is 1, option 1, and suffix. Option 1 is life annuity without there is no mention about return of purchase price. Option 2 is B, C, D, E, etc. There is life annuity with 5, 10, 15 years, 20 years, 20 years guaranteed plan irrespective of death of the annuitant. The LIC scheme F is 3. Annuity with return of purchase price. 4. Life annuity with increasing annuity at specified rate, simple interest basis. We will come across all this. We will go to option 1, 7, and then 4. Option 1, mark suffix. We are not considering anything. Now let us continue. Inflation percentage is 10%, let it leave it. And per custom, say by default it is showing 1 lakh per lakh rupees, 6,000 rupees per annum, or 500 rupees per month, monthly frequency. Let us consider 10 lakh for more accuracy. Click this lakh here and then it becomes editable. For 10 lakh we take it so that you get better accuracy. 10 lakh, in the option 1, we had seen the figure was 627.52 per lakh, or 6275.18 per 10 lakh rupees. Now, let us submit. Like 7.080. 7.0802 is the there is something wrong. Wrong is we are not changed the expected life. I will change it. The expected life we have considered 100 years, not 85 years, so that we can get the pension up to 100 years irrespective of the death of the annuitant. With 10 years, and option 1 suffix 0 suffix nothing, submit. Yes, 37651.26. Yeah, now it has come out all right. Various options at inflation 10% and interest rate of 7.404%. That is, we considered this figure of 72,651 for 7.4%. Because of forward reverse calculations, these figures are slightly different. The accuracy is up to 50th digit is 7.4004%. There will be minute difference in prices just because of forward and reverse calculations. Look at this. The conventional option, let us further hide this option 2 and option 3 so that we can clearly see this. Yes, in the conventional option 1, it is uniform of 37,651 rupees. 37,000 rupees with the uniform pattern of the order of 37,600 rupees. Whereas in Inflapro option 4, equivalent 1 is 4,991. Approximately 5,000 rupees it starts with, and by age 85, by age 100, it is 8,57,806 rupees. See, in the conventional we would have got only the 37,000 rupees uniform. Up to age 100, there is no protection for the inflation. Whereas here, it varies from 5,000 to 8 lakh rupees per month. And there is no return of purchase price in either case. In option 7, we have seen, option 7, you can do your own exercise. In our case of option 7, there is a return of purchase price. This return of purchase price at this 8% will generate the last pension drawn per month as the remaining for the further pension for the remaining period, the constant one thereafter. For 55 years, one can guarantee the inflation protected return. Option 10 is the halfway between 4 and 7. It has got the last pension is, the further pension after the last amount is on survival, it is half the last amount. Here in Inflapro, one can guarantee for 55 years in the case, that is 45 to 100 years age, one can safely guarantee for the same rate of interest, 7.4%. You can see the audit table if you want. If you click this, you get an audit table. Click click that column. Number 4, we have clicked it. Annuity option 1, payable, etc. Option 4. Inflapro option is 4. Pension starts at first year, increases every year. Further pension, if any, will be static after term. After the 45 years, after 55 years, it will be constant figure. It starts with 4,991, approximately 5,000 rupees, and at the age of 100, it goes with the payout is, pension payout is 8,57,896. That is more nearly 8,60,000 rupees increases. In the conventional one, I got only same 37,000 rupees, which is will not beat inflation at all, and one will be in the poverty. Now, let us go back to our, okay. Now let us check up another scheme for, okay, we'll see here this. Let us see another scheme for 7 option number 7. It is 37,000 rupees or per month for 60 lakh rupees deposit, or it is 616.67 per lakh. Let us see the mock menu and decide. Same 45 years, 60 lakh, and option is 7. LIC option 7. For 10 lakh rupees, the pension is 6166. For 10 lakh rupees, it is 6,166.67. Hundred years expectancy, 10 years inflation constant. Submit. Second does not click. Submit. Yes. We got our figure 37,000 rupees. In the chart, we got 37,000 rupees, and with the return of purchase price 60 lakh rupees. Yes, similar one we have got it, but paisa is just nearby because of these forward and reverse calculations. Option 2 and option 3, let us hide it. And in case of option 4, that is Inflapro option 4, with 10% increase every year, it starts with 3,300 rupees and goes up to, in case of 100 years, the life expectancy annuitant, and the next year it will be 100% of the previous last pension drawn to the spouse. This is spouse time. 101 onwards is spouse time. And return of purchase price is same in this case. In the option 7, it is different because the further pension is same as last pension. Last pension is 16 lakh 26,000 for 60 lakh rupees investment. And the surrender value or return price in the case of option 4 is 60 lakh. In the case of option 7 is 26 crore 37 lakh 64,031, 26.37 crore. You can see the auditable if you want by clicking any of this in the column, any figure in that column. This is for 7. This is for Inflapro option 7. For 60 lakh investment, here is the auditable shown. Interest. Payout start with 2,492, which seems to be very small amount for the first year, but in for 100 years, the 100th year, it is 4,28,322 per month, and under first year is the same because of life expectancy is only 100 years. For the further 15 years, starting from the last pension, the post gets spouse gets pension in Inflapro way, and at the age of 115 age, that is a policy year of 70, the spouse gets 16 lakh 26,000 per month, and further is on survival is at 7.4% gets 26 crore 37 lakh as the maturity amount, or continued pension of 16.26 lakh every year at 7 point per month every year until until death of the last survivor. Let us go back to this menu. Let us go back to this table 2, this one. Yes. We have seen about this. In conventional one gets only 37,000 rupees per month throughout the 115 years term, that is throughout the 70-year term up to age of 115. Whereas in the Inflapro option 4, one gets 21,60,000 in per month, and in case of option 7, Inflapro option 7, it is 16,26,000 per month. To get the same 16,26,000 rupees, the maturity figure works out to 26 crore 37 lakh 64,031 rupees. So, yes, these are the working of the table. You can now let us go back to our left our presentation part of it. Mark also has it. Let us see how the mark LIC works. We are considering return by amount. The return percentage is calculated by the program along with detailed year by year, month by month and end term maturity figures. Please note that in conventional traditional schemes, the annuity is top and maturity benefit affected in case of return of purchase price. But in Inflapro way, the annuity guaranteed to be continued unto the life expectancy period, 100 years of age, for example, and thereafter maturity is affected. Scheme truncated with the maturity benefits as per nominee's choice. In our Inflapro way, the scheme can be terminated by the nominee's choice in the middle of the scheme also. Request viewers, let us see. See, we'll see the another mock one by with our own figures. Let us see what is the interest percentage. Let us consider 100 lakh or 1 crore as the investment, and let us say mark LIC period. Let us see for same 7 and 7B are the same. See, if you want to put this one, let us see B, 7B. Okay, let us consider some easier one. Let us consider item 3. LIC option 3 at inflation percentage 10. I think we are not checked for option 4. Let me check up with an option 4 for the same 6 lakh rupees. 60 lakh rupees. Let us consider option 4 D, suffix D, as a simple increase. The conventional scheme is simple increase every year with the return of purchase price. 4D is here. 4D is option 4D. Life annuity with increasing annuity at specified rate, simple interest basis with capital refund on death of the annuitant. Specified interest should be, let us take it as 3%, because we have calculated for 3% earlier. Let us calculate for 3%. Here 3% is there. That is not. It's not clicking. %% per annum. 3% why is not? 3%. Yes. Inflation protection is 3% only. And for 10 lakh, the rate is 4,524.98. This is what we have seen earlier in the earlier session. It is 452.50 rupees, or for 10 lakh rupees, there is a small difference in paisa, 124.98. Option 4D, yes. Okay, let us click it. Click on it. Option 4D, annuity payable for increasing at a simple rate of 3% per annum. Capital refund is capital refund. Number of years 55. It is 27,150. Small paisa difference is there in the previous video session and current session. The minor difference, as I told you, on the paisa is just due to this forward and backward calculations. Option 2, 3, let us hide it. Say hide and seek columns. Then option 4 corresponds to option 1. Option 7 is also corresponding to option 1. Option 10 also corresponding to option 1. But this option 4 is same maturity figure as option 1. In case of option 7 and option 10, the maturity figures differ, because in option 7 we have got the continued pension and further pension is same as last pension drawn. In case of option 10, it is half of the last pension drawn, and maturity figure will be accordingly adjusted. Here these figures are identical. We can check from this table. Here it is 27,150 starting, and in case of compound interest, this is 27,154 is the simple interest pattern. This increases 814.50 throughout. Every year it's a fixed increase. Every year it is a compounded increase. 3% on the previous one, 3% on the every previous year. If you want, you can see this the audit table. For the first year it is 24,243 throughout. The second year it is 3% more than that. That is 24,970 and so on. This 27,150 and 24,243 are identical to the table we already got it last year. It's here. 4D is 27,149.86. 40, about 24 paisa difference is there. This is due to the forward reverse calculations. Now, likewise, you explore what is the rate per lakh or what is the rate per total amount. Accordingly, you can do in a LIC in a SBI, for example, they say SBI, let us go and see. They say the premium of the pension of 1,000 rupees per month for a value not per lakh but over lakh. That is, say for example, for 60 years person for 1,000 rupees per month, it is 1,36,526. Shall we check about this? 136,526. Let us take this. 60 years. Mark function, let us go. This is option 1. 136,526. The 60 years person, like 136,526. Option 1, option 1, and for 136,526 rupees, it is 1,000 rupees per month. Let us submit it. Now the life expectancy is 100 years. Let us go back to our life expectancy of 85 as default. 85 years, and inflation percent 10%. Now submit. Yes, 1,000 rupees per month for 1 lakh. The principal is 1,36,526, and rate of interest has worked out to be 7.3994%. Rate of interest works out to be 7.3. This is a long time back scheme. Right now the schemes, the figures are different. Generally, LIC, SBI, etc., they give only from 5 to 6%. And this is the scheme where in the conventional one, if a person gets 1,000 rupees in the 1,000 rupees per month in the first month, and unfortunate incident happened in the second month, then his entire principal would have lost. He would have got only 1,000 rupees. Therefore, no one will go for this life annuity policy in the conventional form. Okay. Now let us close the chapter. Request viewers to use the calculator and use custom choices, and also tutorial to explore it. In this video, we had seen the mock LIC, SBI pension schemes with equivalent options in Inflapro way. Thanks for watching. Request viewers to like, subscribe and share to like-minded people. Thanks for watching. Let me close the video. Let me stop recording. Thanks for watching.